Okay, awesome, guys. Well, welcome to the call. My name is Juan Mercado. So just a little background on myself. I'm a father of 8. I've been in, have several successful businesses in my life, and truly what I believe has helped me in my life is personal development. I think that's a key for any amount of growth that you want in your life, in any area of your life. So it's something that I'm really passionate about. I've been given the opportunity to be on these wake-up calls on Friday. So what I'm going to do today, this Friday, is just give you guys a little bit of an introduction. We don't have too much time to really go into things, but what I want to do is between now and the end of the year, I want to prepare you guys for accomplishing any goal that you want in any area of your life, using the different techniques that I've learned, that I've put into practice, and that I've been very successful with. So I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of what that's going to entail, and then I would advise you guys to get the recordings and listen to them at least once or twice during the week if you have an opportunity to do that. And really my passion is to help people get to the next level. Like I said, in my life, I've had a lot of failure and I've had a lot of success, but failure really isn't failure. It's just basically the next level to get to ultimate success. So whenever anybody says fail, they're tired of failure, I say, hey, I applaud failure. The faster I can fail, the better and the faster I can become. So what I'm going to do this over the next few weeks, so we got till the end of the year, we're going to have about another 8 to 10 weeks, and what I'd like to do is I'm going to take you guys step by step, but through the process that I've gone through in my life to be able to have the success that we've had, and I want to encourage you to follow me on this path. This is not something that can be forced upon. This is not something that you can just listen and it automatically is going to happen. This is something that you actually have to do the work. But the work is fun work. If anybody that I've met that wants to become a better person in all areas of their life, they've never looked at becoming a better person as work. They've never looked at it as something I must do this, I have to do this, and basically complain about doing this. That's not the way it works. It has to be you have to have, if you're on this call listening to me now and you have a hunger inside and you're like, Juan, I've just not accomplished the things that I've wanted to accomplish in my life, and I'm really getting tired of not accomplishing those things. I don't know what to do. I've done everything anybody has told me to do, and it's just not working. So what do I have to do? Well, if you're that person on this call, I'm going to help you. Now, everything that I'm going to teach you, I didn't invent it. I didn't create it. No one did. It was discovered, and it was created by God. It's in our DNA, so we can all do it. Whenever you hear somebody believe they're better than you or believe they're better than somebody else, they're not. They're not. Nobody's better. And you've heard this is a cliche, nobody's better than you. But I just want you to know that nobody is better than you. You're not better than anybody either, but nobody is better than you. But I also want you to know that if you haven't reached the goals that you've wanted to reach and accomplish in your life, you just haven't discovered the power that you have inside, and you don't know how to utilize it. And that's what I'm here to do, is to help you discover that power that you have inside of you and be able to utilize it for your benefit so that you can accomplish everything you want to accomplish in your life. Now, here's the thing. Here's the caveat. If you want to accomplish things so that you can show off to the world what you've accomplished, what you've done, that's going to be a very hard task, and I may certainly not be able to help you with that. But if you want to accomplish things in life so that you can benefit not only your family, humanity, obviously yourself, if you want to do it because you want this world to be a better place because you lived in it, then absolutely I can help you. I just want you to know that I have been a product of personal development, and I mean, it's thousands of hours that I have put myself through becoming a better person. And a lot of what I've learned and through the right mentors that I've had, been able to accomplish a lot of great things. And I'm not done yet. There's a lot more great things that I want to accomplish, but I've accomplished enough so that I can teach you and put you on the path so that you can accomplish your goals, accomplish greater goals than me as well. Okay, because we all have that power. It's just how much effort do I want to put in on a daily basis so that I can accomplish those goals? Because make no mistake about it, this is a daily discipline. And you heard daily disciplines. You know, everybody, all personal development talks about daily disciplines, but they say that because it's necessary. And I want to take a step back, and I also want to say what I call a daily discipline. If you're like, what's a daily discipline? What I consider a daily discipline is doing all of the little things. Most people get frustrated in their life. They don't accomplish their goals for two reasons. Well, more reasons, but two of the important ones. First of all, they don't have goals. They don't have goals. Second of all, the goals that they have, they want to accomplish climbing the mountain. Well, you can't climb the mountain. You know, if you were to try to go climb Mount Everest and you've never climbed a mountain and you went out there and said, I'm ready, man. I'm going to climb this mountain. Any expert climber is going to say, dude, you got to start with like little molehills. You got to work your way up. And that's the little things in your life. You have to accomplish all of the little things in your life. So if you do your daily disciplines, those little things that I will teach you, and then I will share with you the resources. If you're hungry for more, and 15 minutes every Friday is not enough, which it should never be enough. I expect people on this call to say, Juan, that's not enough. I'm hungry. You know, I mean, Les Brown says hungry. That's what you got to be, hungry. If you're not hungry like I was hungry, you just give yourself more time. Because here's the other thing I want you to do. I want you to pat yourself on the back and say, you know what, I'm going to give myself a break for everything that I have not accomplished in my life yet. I'm going to give myself a break. Because here's the thing. Personal development starts with you being ready for the next step. Nobody can force you to be ready for the next step. I tried that with my kids, but I learned you can't do that. The person has to be ready, and they have to be hungry. And if you're on this call and you're ready and you're hungry, then I will gladly help you in any way possible so that you can get where you want to go. So what we're going to do over the next 8 weeks is I will take you through the process of how everything works, how the mind works, how you can manifest, how you can put yourself in a position so that things are coming. How would you like that success come to you as opposed to you chasing it? For years, I was chasing success with no avail. Never got there. Because what you got to understand is you don't chase success. Success chases you. But success will only chase you when you are in a successful mindset. So if you don't know how to put yourself in a successful mindset, it's going to be very difficult for you to be successful in all areas of your life. You may be successful in some areas, but you won't have the ultimate success of your personal life, your financial life, and relationships, healthy and wonderful relationships around you, because everything that you are to this day, you have created, and you deserve the life that you have now. And you're like, I hate my life. Well, first of all, don't hate your life, because everything in your life right now is a lesson for you to learn to get to the life that you want. If you're looking at your life and there's certain areas that you don't like, be blessed at that area. You know, they say that a dog may sit on a nail, and they'll sit on a nail and whine, but they won't actually get off the nail until it hurts too much. So this is basically your life. If there's an area of your life that you're not happy with, but you still haven't done anything to change that situation, then that nail just doesn't hurt enough. So there's nothing to blame. There's no blame to put on yourself or anybody else. Just give it time. Eventually, you're going to get tired of that nail, and you're going to want to do the necessary activity so that you can actually start to see changes in your life. And that's when I come in, and that's where I'm going to help you. But at any point in these next 8 to 10 weeks that we're going through this process of helping you achieve your goals, I want you to give yourself a break. I don't want you to get frustrated with yourself. I don't want you to call yourself names. I don't want you to put yourself down. I want you to treat yourself with love, because love is going to be the key that makes all of this work, and love does not start by loving everybody else or loving this call. It starts by loving you. So I want you to always remember that you are the most important person in your life, and you need to treasure and love yourself every day. If we can do this, guys, if you can love yourself, if you can give yourself a break, then we're going to accomplish our goals. Now, will you accomplish your ultimate goals within the next 8 to 10 weeks? No, but you will be on track and already accomplishing goals every single week and possibly every single day in all the areas of your life. I can assure you of that. As a matter of fact, I can 100% guarantee that this will occur, not because of me, but because of the techniques and because of the power inside of you, and the dynamics that God has put inside of you will make it so. I have 1 more minute left, and this is the first lesson that I want to teach you, because I have 3 minutes left. My clock's a little fast. So 3 minutes left, and I want to go ahead and start with lesson number 1. And lesson number 1 is going to be cleaning house. We have to clean house before we can start to build. But people don't know where do I need to start? And where you need to start is with a 4-letter word called fear. You see, the reason that most people do not progress in their personal development journey is not because they don't want the outcome. I mean, if I was to tell you, look, if you just take on, personal development, which is just what is personal development? Becoming the best that I can become. That's personal development. Becoming the best that I can become in the time that I was put on earth. Okay, so I want to accomplish that. Well, the biggest boulder is fear. And you're like, oh, I've heard this a million times. This isn't new to me. Yeah, I understand you may have heard it a million times, but it's until you got on this call that you're ready to understand why you've heard it a million times and never done anything about it. Fear is, and I want you to write this down, and each one of these calls, if you're really serious, you're going to listen to them 1 or 2 times a week so that you can start understanding what I'm teaching you. And then it'll be a series that you can give to your friends, family, co-workers, people in your organization, however you want to do it. But you'll find it valuable enough to do that. So with the minute I have left, I want to tell you what fear is. Fear is an illusion. Fear is man-made. It's created. It does not exist. Okay? You are not, in your DNA, are not built with fear. Fear is the limitations that we put on ourselves based on the perception that we have in life. Anything in your life that you fear, it's basically your own creation of fearing that. But there's a lesson to learn in that area that you fear. So what I want you to do, and my time is up, but what I want you to do this week, and we're going to continue it next week, and we're going to dive right into the teaching from now on. This was just an introductory. But what I want you to write down, you don't have to share with anybody, but I want you to write down is this week, everything that you fear, write it down, and then I'm going to tell you what to do with it next Friday. And that's going to be the first lesson, guys, how to eliminate fear in our lives. So next lesson, how to eliminate fear in our lives. And I want you to have a list of everything in your life that you fear. Nobody's going to see this list, so be very open and exposed, because we're going to go ahead and take you from where you are now to the next step, so that you, by the end of these 8 weeks, you've accomplished quite a bit. Guys, I want you to have a great, great weekend. I'm going to unmute so we can all say bye. And I want you to just keep this seed in your mind, and I really, really, really encourage you to invite as many people on this call as you can, because I love for all of our ambassadors to help you in as much to as many people as we can. Guys, we love you, and have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Juan.
Thank you,
Great
Juan.
job.